gorgeous kitchen is just what interior designer Stephanie Weasel wanted. And she was surprised to find out she could get the entire renovation done by a big box retailer. And we'll take you through this beautiful mansion where each room is stunning. You'll hear from the builder. Plus, see the home of golf pro Stuart Sink and meet his interior designer. We'll take you on a room-by-room tour. And this mansion is designed to make you feel like you're in Europe. See the styles that reflect Italy, France, and England. All that is coming up here on Home and Style. Thanks for joining us. I'm Donna Davis. We are showing you fabulous design ideas today. First, a look at a beautiful kitchen, which was renovated by a big box retailer. As you'll see, it's everything the homeowner wanted. This large open kitchen with its clean look and bright white finishes is just what Stephanie Weasel wanted.
It is absolutely my dream kitchen. It's pretty cool, like to actually say like in your first house that you actually have your dream kitchen, which is fantastic.
It's especially gratifying for Stephanie. She's an interior designer and had been planning her dream kitchen for years. When she and her husband found this new home and loved the neighborhood, she couldn't wait to create her own custom kitchen.
We were very excited about that process. The kitchen was very dark, dark cabinets, which is a beautiful kitchen, it just wasn't my style.
Stephanie just happened to stop by the Home Depot and decided to look at the cabinets. That's where she met certified kitchen designer Ayaz Sadar and found out that the Home Depot does entire kitchen renovations.
It's not just a do-it-yourself store, they can do it for you.
She had a vision, she knew what she wanted, and she explained it to me.
We went in with sort of like this rough plan, but he, took that plan and put it on into his kitchen cabinet program and did 3D drawings for us on his computer, and it was great.
The design evolved as the two worked together. They decided to create more space. The wall that separated the kitchen from the mudroom would be removed.
We had a licensed engineer come out even before the construction started to approve everything.
Beyond the design, Ayaz helped Stephanie select materials.
So I told her about the cabinetry, what kind of qualities we have, the different colors.
They had the really high-end cabinetry, soft close doors, drawers, the pull-outs inside the cabinets, all the customization wood inserts that you can have, for spice racks, for cooking utensils.
Stephanie combined some of her favorite sources in interior design with the Home Depot's products.
When I brought up to Home Depot that I wanted to use some of my own materials, like the countertop material and lighting and things like that, they were absolutely open to that.
Stephanie says the entire process was easy and quick.
I was actually shocked how quickly it all came down. They coordinated everything great.
Now with her dream kitchen complete, Stephanie loves entertaining family and friends.
We love to entertain. We love to have parties, entertain for our friends and family, and host holidays here, and it's great.
And of course, Stephanie loves seeing the reaction of guests.
I can't tell you the number of people that come over and they said, oh my goodness, they can't believe the difference in the changes from the kitchen before. A lot of people just are very surprised that, Home Depot did your whole kitchen, they installed it and everything, you didn't do any of it yourself? We said, absolutely, no, they're the whole package.
Ayaz has the same experience. Customers often don't realize that the Home Depot offers complete remodeling services.
When they come in, they're surprised that you do have those services. And we have, all those services under one roof from scratch to finish, everything which is related to kitchen remodeling.
For Ayaz, job satisfaction comes in smiles from customers like Stephanie.
When I work with the customers and they come with their dreams, and at the end of the day, they come back and they say, wow, we got what we thought. So that's the kind of satisfaction which I get at the end of the day.
We certainly got that with Stephanie.
It's the most used room in our house, so it's fantastic. We couldn't be happier. We're really pleased.
Sterling Hall is one of the most beautiful mansions in the Southeast. You'll see why it made such a successful show home. Up next, Stacey Elgin will take you for a tour and introduce you to the incredible custom builder who designed the house. Atlanta's Home and Style is brought to you in part by Swanee Dental Care. Swanee Dental Care specializes in implants, cosmetic dentistry, and sedation dentistry. Swanee Dental Care is located at 4355 Swanee Dam Road. The dentists include Dr. Bill Williams, Dr. Jeremy Smith, Dr. Blaze Golick, and Dr. Chad Schalk. Swanee Dental Care is on the web at atlantagentaldental.com. The phone number is 770-614-7300. Atlanta's Home and Style is sponsored by Leisure Time Decks, a full-service home improvement company serving the North Metro Atlanta area. Leisure Time Decks has been in business since 1989 and specializes in outdoor projects including design and build screen porches, outdoor kitchens and fireplaces, arbors, gazebos, and outdoor living areas. Leisure Time Decks is on the web at ltdecks.com. The phone number is 404-939-2201. Georgia Plastic and Reconstructive Surgery and Amachi Spa are sponsors of Atlanta's Home and Style. Dr. Stanley Okoro is board certified in general surgery and in plastic surgery. The practice does all types of plastic surgery. Amachi Spa treatments include laser hair removal, skin tightening, spider vein treatments, injectables, and cool sculpting. Georgia Plastic and Reconstructive Surgery is on the web at georgiaplastic.com. The phone number is 770-485-1554. Is one of the most elaborate designer show homes we've ever seen. From the mahogany study to the winter living room, the entire home is impeccably designed. We wanted to show you around and give you design ideas. Stacy Elgin talked to the builder.
This French-style Normandy home is grand on the outside and luxuriously detailed on the inside. From the winding staircase that looks down to intricate mosaic tiles to the elegant crown molding, this mansion is unlike any other. For custom home builder Steve West, who is used to building masterpieces, this one was the most challenging of his career.
This home was not simple. It wasn't simple to build, but it was a challenge, but I had a ball. That's what makes my blood flow.
Steve was put to the test by the homeowner, who not only wanted an unconventional design, but he also wanted to see his dream home come to life very quickly.
I never thought that we would have finished this thing in 10 months. Now that you see what's here, but that's what happened.
In just 10 months, Steve built a home inspired by luxurious hotels, from the commercial look of its elevator to the unique bedroom suites. The entire project offered Steve a chance to use his creative abilities.
All of details. This homeowner allowed me certainly to spread my wings and be creative. His vision was even more grand than mine. To work with someone like that was fascinating, a lot of fun.
The homeowner's passion for gold influenced a lot of the design and details of the house, such as the high-ceiling gold dome in the foyer.
Homeowner likes gold. The gold detail to capture a customer's vision and the detail that they want in their home. I don't think every builder is able to do that.
This staircase was by far the most challenging aspect of the design.
It was a fascinating challenge. I'm not going to say no unless I'm going to give it a shot. Structurally, it's one of the most interesting staircases I've ever built or even ever seen.
Wow, beautiful white kitchen. Yeah. The kitchen is light and open.
The kitchen is the new living room of the house. The kitchen, the informal living area, the breakfast area, how open it is. It took a lot of steel beams to do that.
The keeping room is designed around this grand 30-foot antique fireplace.
My homeowner would find an antique somewhere and he would say, I like that. Steve, can we put that in the house somewhere? I want that in the keeping room. Okay, we brought it over here and we made the keeping work. We designed it around that manor.
The traditional dining room is classic with its beautiful crown molding and Venetian plaster walls.
Put Venetian plaster in because you can touch the walls, there's no fingerprints, it wears very well, and it's very, very tasteful.
One of Steve's favorite rooms is this private office where the walls are made of solid mahogany.
This is the most detailed room in the house, floor to ceiling, solid mahogany. It has a polished finish to it. The owner was stressing for perfection in there. And he got it.
The master suite is pure elegance.
It's got a really interesting ceilings 35 feet tall. People like to relax in the bedroom other than just laying in the bed. There's couches in there and a TV. It's a living room that you happen to sleep in. The owner liked the gold fixtures or the mosaic inlaid tiles, all handmade. We put that in the shower and around the tub.
This winding staircase takes you to the terrace level where you'll find a billiard room, wine cellar, a gym, a spa, and even a salon.
We wanted the salon to have some conversation interest. We did a water jet zebra inlaid pattern in the floor done out of ebony black marble and statuary white.
For Steve, who loves bringing his customers' vision to life, this home was a wonderful and rewarding experience.
I've learned more building this house than any house I've ever built. You have to have a vision as to where you're going. And once you see that vision, you can't get enough. You can't get it out of your mind. You can't stop until you have finished creating what you're seeing.
Tour the home of the 2009 British World Open champion Stuart Sink. You'll meet the designer who created a masterpiece for Sink and his family. Atlanta's Home and Style is brought to you in part by Swanee Dental Care. Swanee Dental Care specializes in implants, cosmetic dentistry, and sedation dentistry. Swanee Dental Care is located at 4355 Swanee Dam Road. The dentists include Dr. Bill Williams, Dr. Jeremy Smith, Dr. Blaze Golick, and Dr. Chad Schalk. Swanee Dental Care is on the web at atlantagentaldental.com. The phone number is 770-614-7300. Georgia Plastic and Reconstructive Surgery and Amachi Spa are sponsors of Atlanta's Home and Style. Dr. Stanley Okoro is board certified in general surgery and in plastic surgery. The practice does all types of plastic surgery. Amachi Spa treatments include laser hair removal, skin tightening, spider vein treatments, injectables, and cool sculpting. Georgia Plastic and Reconstructive Surgery is on the web at georgiaplastic.com. The phone number is 770-485-1554. Accomplished as much as golf pro Stuart Sink has, you can select exactly what you want for your home. Sink is one of the world's top golfers, and he wanted a home that reflects his love for travel, music, art, and entertaining. The interior designer of the home, Shane Meter, took us for a tour. Welcome to a little bit of San Diego in Atlanta. This is the home of 2009 British World Open champion Stuart Sink. This home with its sleek lines and state-of-the-art kitchen gives you a West Coast feel in the very traditional heart of Georgia. It is one of designer Shane Meter's favorite places.
One of the main things is inviting that outside in. So when you come in the front door, the first thing you see are layers of outdoor seating, and then it kind of waterfalls down into the pool.
And in the place where you would traditionally find a living room in most Atlanta homes, here you'll see what looks like a beautiful boutique hotel lobby.
They want it to have energy and fun to it. So the color of the wall, the way the wall was designed to carry the weight of the glass art. And then we put the baby grand in there. They're a musical family in that regard. It sets the tone more of a music room and yet a room filled with art.
Just across the hall, you'll find an inviting dining room.
The dining room when you walk into is appointed with a round table, but to give it that real intimate dining, we added these 4 banquettes. Since we had the privilege of building the house from the ground up, we added a circular wall of stone, governed by 2 gas lanterns on the wall. So we're kind of mixing the old with the new.
On the other side of the stone wall, you walk into the kitchen and keeping room where floor-to-ceiling windows make you feel you're out by the pool. Shane describes this large open kitchen as state-of-the-art.
Here's where we get probably the most contemporary in its lines. The granite really sets the tone, the grays in that kind of pull out the appliance package with all of its stainless steel. For entertaining purposes, it has 2 islands. So one is more of a service island working with the appliances in it, the stove top. The other island is bigger and it points more of the seating area for entertaining. It's just a very handsome and strong kitchen. The keeping room kind of overflows the kitchen. So with that, we have overstuffed kind of furniture, and yet the lines are real clean. And then the wall, instead of putting the TV in a cabinet, we did the TV on a stone wall, and the 18 by 18 squares that you see that on, we repeated in a kind of an open shelf. They travel a lot, they like to collect, so in the art of collecting, we wanted to be mindful to keep spaces available so when they brought things home, there'd be a place to put them.
The outdoor living space by the pool is another great place for entertaining. The layering of the decks is an intentional way of creating intimate spaces as well as one large entertaining area.
So it can be dinner for 6, it can be dinner for 10, it can be a party of 100 that never feels either too large or too small.
You can also see the pool from the master bedroom, which is one of the most romantic and traditional areas of the home.
The walls we had commissioned from a local artist. They kind of set the tone for the room. It's a pearlized kind of glazing effect. Wing chairs and contemporary fabrics with kind of flared legs. The rug is this huge big shag rug, kind of, if you will, from the 70s that's kind of evoking, again, kind of that boutique hotel. Real pretty linens, French linens that kind of help appoint the bed, set the tone. That's the one room we could really cheat and do the real pretty part and making it soft and romantic.
The master bath once again has a West Coast look and feel with beautiful stone for a masculine look and cabinets with a touch of art. 2
tones of color on the actually cabinets evoke a little bit more soft contemporary without it being all just one color.
The stone shower is completely custom for style and function.
It's my state-of-the-art bath, and in the sense that that bathroom and the shower, the way it works, is pretty phenomenal. I guess just seeing that helps explain it.
Leading down to the terrace level, you're drawn to this incredible floating stone staircase.
It feels real Grand Hotel. There's something very romantic and beautiful about this passageway. In this house, the staircase kind of pushed to the side feels real strong, as if it connects the top to the bottom.
When you first walk into the terrace level, you'll see this sleek contemporary bar.
If playful be the right word in any type of interiors, this is where it gets playful. It does, I think, when people come here, feel like they're in some beautiful boutique, some little, you know, out of all the places you could be on this Saturday night, this would be the best place to be. The actual stone bar is made out of cement. So instead of using a granite or more traditional top for that, we did a cement top which is infused with glass.
Next, you can't miss the steel fireplace and pool table.
Well, the fireplace, the way it's positioned in front of the pool table, we had to be really careful about the mantle, because when you're using pool sticks and playing the game, it could kind of get in the way, or kind of it sets itself as being a little too close. So by just wrapping it all in the metal, the stainless, it reflects, it has a great look to it, it sets itself well in with the bar, and then the pool table itself has the chrome and some of the stainless on it. So it almost becomes a top to the pool table, a backdrop.
And it doesn't stop there. This entire terrace level is open but filled with spaces all focused on entertaining. The karaoke stage, the ping pong table, and of course the television area.
Instead of doing a movie theater, there's a big kind of circular sofa with a circular wall which wraps an appointment of TVs. To me, it encompasses all ages, and we've been lucky enough to be here for a couple parties, and so I've actually seen, you know, our work come to life. I kind of look back over my shoulder and realize that they do love it, they do entertain in it, and I think quietly they probably in the midst of a party will find each other in the crowd and go, I love you and I love this house. And I love knowing that we might be part of that story.
From the style of the West Coast to the styles of Europe. Up next, we'll show you around this European manor where each room reflects the design of various European countries. Atlanta's Home and Style is sponsored by Leisure Time Decks, a full-service home improvement company serving the North Metro Atlanta area. Leisure Time Decks has been in business since 1989 and specializes in outdoor projects including design and build screen porches, outdoor kitchens and fireplaces, arbors, gazebos, and outdoor living areas. Leisure Time Decks is on the web at ltdecks.com. The phone number is 404-939-2201.
Sunlight is fading and the cold rain sets in. When I wake up in the morning, it starts all over again. Looking for some shelter, don't want to be in the way. Hoping that we might meet one fine day. If you let me come home come home, I'll be your best friend. There's something about you, baby. I can't get enough. There's something about you, baby. I got you looking at me, I'm gonna call you bluff. There's something about you.
The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life. It takes a man to be a dad.
To the morning light.
If you love the style and design of Europe, then you'll love seeing this feature. We recently toured a European mansion that combines the best of France, Italy, and England all in one amazing home. Welcome to a little bit of Europe in the state of Georgia. This masterpiece mansion is the creation of builder Sean Shakib of European Manor Design.
And I've traveled in many different European countries, and I've always looked to see what is the best of each. And I wanted to have a house that I can combine stone and brick and different natural materials.
Sean loves the French look of a castle with stone and wood. Everywhere you look, from the antiqued brick wall on the terrace level to the ornate living room, you see old world design and beauty. The Italian cedar shingles for the roof, the beauty of British style in the library, and the Moroccan-themed home theater. From the minute you open the door, you're transformed to a time and place where real, authentic, natural materials were used.
I use travertine because that's the most natural stone you can find and is the most durable. High ceilings, I use 12-foot ceilings or better. I like to use different kind of designs on the ceilings.
Sean also likes a lot of natural light and a grand entryway.
When you open the door and enter the foyer, you have that openness. You can see all the way to the backyard.
Once inside, you're greeted by a library with warm wood and unique flooring.
I used a lot of cherry wood. The fireplace, we used limestone. My favorite animal is lion, so I used the lion's head that I put in, in that fireplace.
The dining room features a unique ceiling.
I just like the ceiling in the dining room. The size of dining room is large enough. The flooring is a combination of granite and wood.
The formal living room is grand and ultra-feminine with a stunning ceiling and chandelier.
It's actually 25-foot high ceiling with a huge dome on top. It has a 2-story high fireplace. It has bay windows that opens to the backyard and brings a lot of light. We used the wood paneling on the entire bay window side.
When you walk in the kitchen and keeping room, you get the feeling of warmth and coziness from the old wood and grand fireplace.
I went a little bit overboard. I wanted to be something that is totally unique. So I used very large river rocks. And just the fireplace took almost 2 weeks to build.
The kitchen is open and spacious. Sean used paneling and faux finishes to cover the appliances so they blend in with the room.
I like to have granite for all my counters, and the counters are very large counters. I have 2 islands in this house. And I try to bring up the best of every other house that I've built together and put it in this house, again because of the fact that I want it to be sort of a masterpiece.
That look of a masterpiece certainly shows in the master bedroom and bath.
It looks like Carnegie Hall if you go inside. It has 3 different levels, and I put rope lighting, so it's very romantic at night. And it has a fireplace with the fireplace going and the rope light. It puts you in a nice mood. It also has a bay window that it opens to the waterfalls and the view of the lake.
The master bath is captivating with its elegant flooring and tiles.
I use the special tiles that comes from one mine in Italy, and it's very nice earth look. You cannot find 2 tiles that look the same.
The bath and shower have all the latest innovations, yet the appearance remains old world and solid.
It has a steam bath, again heated floors everywhere, the raindrop shower. So it's just like everything that anybody would want to enjoy.
The laundry room, as well as his and her closets, complete the master suite. When you walk down to the terrace level, you feel you stepped into another world.
I wanted it to look like an old dungeon in a way, but not scary and not too dark.
He used a mix of materials for the floors, walls, and ceilings to give you the feeling of separate rooms, yet keeping the entire space open for entertaining.
Everything kind of coordinates very nicely together. That's one of my expertise, trying to coordinate and put the colors together with the combination of, different stones.
Sean selected this lot for his masterpiece because of the view of the lake, the curb appeal, and the serene surroundings. Then he created a beautiful outdoor living space for entertaining.
You already have your pool, you have your waterfalls, all stone. You have the outside kitchen, create some, one area with this old wood with arbors, and you have the barbecue, you got the whole kitchen area.
Building homes is a passion for Sean. Every look, every space, and every material is carefully planned. He says for him, each home is like having a child. Care and consideration is taken all along the way.
When I build a house, this is how I treat it. I don't build homes in 2 or 3 months. It takes a while to build them, and I like the perfection. So my homes, I try to use that concept and to, try to create a perfect child. This is the way I look at it.
Thanks for joining us for Home in Style. Be sure to visit our website at homeandstyletv.com. We'll see you again next week.